Let's start with this commitment video. That's one of the most elaborate things I've ever seen, man. It went on and had all this stuff on it, and then you made the reveal. Who put that together for you, and how did you come up with that idea?
Me and my mom, we actually had like a movie theme. Like we wanted to base it out like a movie. So it's basically like taking it through a day of my life, you know, what I do every day, and then ending with the announcement.
Okay, you call that a 40-year decision. Explain that. What does that mean?
I call it the 40-year decision because this decision is gonna based on the rest of your life. Like this is gonna take you through the rest of your life. What college you choose to go to, and like what experience you choose to have.
Now, you had 26 offers, and you narrowed it to 10. Why Arkansas? Why did you decide Arkansas?
You know, the coach has been recruiting me harder than most other coaches, and Kendall Browse and Coach Step, I think they're gonna take the program, turn it around. You know, make it better than what it was. You know, have a better season, better records, probably win some championships, and just getting better overall.
You know, because of all this COVID stuff, a lot of guys are committing right now, and they haven't even been to visit the school. You were able to come in February, so you
Yes, sir.
kind of have an advantage. Just talk about how that helped you to come on campus in February 1st.
Um, it really helped me a lot getting there early because I felt that they was really recruiting me. You know, and because like they were the first couple of schools to offer me, then I ended up getting more through the season. But I like how they came in early, you know, recruiting me harder than anybody else.
You were able to see the facilities. What was your impression of the complex and everything that's there?
Oh, everything was great. It was like home. Like it felt like home as soon as I walked in, you know. Everything they redid the locker room, we did the lounge, like locker room, whole facility. And it was all nice.
Now, even the previous staff had really tried to load up on receivers. And Arkansas over the last 2 years have really landed a lot of receivers. When you
Mm-hmm.
came in, what was your impression of the group? You know, that whole group, that room.
Man, I ain't scared of no competition. I'm not scared of no competition. You know, so it doesn't affect me that they're bringing good receivers. But last class, they actually didn't sign no receivers. So in 2020 class, so you know, it's bringing me in and fill more of my other partners and to make the program better.
Were you able to meet with some of those other guys, the young receivers, and talk to them at all on your visit?
Yes, sir. I actually asked them a couple of questions, you know, about the school and how they felt about it and how it was treating them, and they gave me positive answers all the way through.
I wonder if you got to see or meet with Feleipe Franks when you're in there, because I mean, you're going to be coming in and the quarterback is a guy that really established himself at Florida. I don't know if you've seen video of him, but he got a really good arm and he can run. Did you get a chance to talk to him, and what's your impression of Feleipe Franks?
No, I haven't got a chance to talk to him. I probably eventually will, but I haven't got a chance to talk to him.
What do you think about him?
I really haven't watched him play over the years at Florida. You know, I really haven't gotten to it yet, but I've seen a couple of his videos, and he does have a cannon. He does have an arm.
You know, many years ago, Arkansas had a receiver that was a lot like you, and his name was Anthony Lucas. And everybody always called him a go-get-it guy. If the ball was in the air, he said, that ball is mine. And looking at your video, you got speed and all that, but the thing that I noticed was when a ball is in the air and there's guys around it, you get it. You go up and get it. And you use your height, you use your
Yes,
hands.
sir.
Talk about that, your ability to do that.
Man, I've been working on it every day, and I'm working on it every day, you know, getting to it, you know, perfecting my craft with my brother, my trainers, you know, helping me out from day one, just getting to that point where everything that comes to me got to be mine.
Yeah, you have a history of like D1 prospects in your family. Your brother was at Ohio State. How does that help?
Yeah, he's actually the one that be working me out, helping me out a lot. And, you know, he impacted on me a lot too. You know, him already going to college and being through the experience when after doing what you do.
I'm just wondering, you know, you're in the Dallas area. You didn't have one transfer, but a lot of guys that play in Dallas get a chance sooner or later to play in Jerry World. Have you ever played a game there?
Yes, I actually have.
What was that like?
I have played many times since I was a little kid in there. I mean, that stadium is great. It's great and always fun to play in.
Have you thought about what it's going to be like this fall, coming back in there with a Razorback uniform on, getting to play a Division I game against A&M and Jerry World? Will that place will be full?
Yes, sir. That place will be rocking and full.
What do you think about when you think about that game?
Man, it's just a big rivalry game, so you know you do want to come out and get the win, you know, and beat the opposite team you playing against, and just come out with the win.
This whole thing with the COVID shutdown and everything, how have you been able to stay in shape and work out and keep your skill level
I've
up?
been working at a little. I've been working at a little gym named. No, I didn't really have a name. It was like a little gym. We had like one rack, and we was making it work like 2 or 3 of us a day and stuff like that.
And I've seen some videos. Was that those videos earlier? Videos of you and your moves and the way you just in practice or whatever. Was that recent or is that older video?
Yes, sir.
And how are you able to do that stuff? You just find some guys and work out with them?
Yes, sir. We just find. Well, we actually use the people that go to our school. We all might meet up somewhere, get some work in, and we just do it on our own, and just to find a way to get some work in.
Now, I noticed that you have a long jump of, I don't know, 23.8 or something like that.
Yes, sir.
That's very good for a high school guy. I mean, I haven't seen too many more better than that. Arkansas had a guy named Mike Conley that won an Olympic gold medal many years ago in the 80s, and he did 24 even in high school. So you're pretty close to that. Have you thought about any track, or are you just doing football?
Oh, yes, I have thought about actually coming onto the track team, being a jumper. But I actually see how it goes by the time I'm up there after the first fall season.
And then also you did that 48-9 split. I assume that's on the 4x4. I mean, that's pretty good too. Talk about
Yes, sir.
Just talk about.
I've been working actually running track since I was little too. I've been actually playing track and football since I was a little kid. So, I just been getting better, my track trainers and helping me with my speed getting up there.
Well, you got 1 year ahead of you. What are your goals as a senior? What do you want to do this year in football?
My goal is to be a senior is to break records that we have at our school and actually make it to the state and be a state champion.
All right, man. We appreciate you talking to us, and we'll look forward to seeing you in about a year or whatever when you come in here.
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot.